Hello, everybody. We're here at the McAllen Holiday Parade, live from the McAllen Stadium. Brian and I having a good time. It's nice and chilly, but here comes the McAllen Memorial High School Band.
And they are rocking down there, having a good time. Every band that's been through here has done a fantastic job.
These are the McAllen Mustangs. We saw them last year. Their athletics department as well taking part, and in academics, arts, everybody's here today. They're part of the rock band, they say. The Memorial Mustangs, everyone. Putting on their own performance, rocking out.
And the McAllen International Airport is coming up. You see them rolling up here. And
here comes a puppy balloon, handled by our volunteers from all over the community. They said, we need volunteers to hold these balloons, and guess what? Everyone showed up in huge numbers to learn how to do that. There you have the McAllen International Airport, as Brian mentioned, with a jet, and everything's lit up tonight. This is an illuminated parade, the largest in Texas that you're going to see. Right here, the Dallas Cowboys are in the parade with us, the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders. It's a big deal. There's a lot of blue out here tonight because of our Dallas Cowboys entries, but this is why we're celebrating in the city of McAllen, because no one does it bigger.
And when the Cowboys were coming through, the crowd went wild.
They went wild, and then the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders came through, and they went even more crazy for him.
Wilder.
Well, there's our McAllen High School Art Club. You've got the bulldog there playing the guitar.
Here comes Gingy. The gingerbread man is coming around.
Again, it's windy out here. It's nice and chilly out here. So if you can stay home, go for it. And we're going to bring you the whole parade till the finish line, and there are a lot more entries to go. We're going to do that all night right here for you on CBS 4, but go ahead and let everybody know about the temperatures if they're just tuning in.
Okay, here's what happened. We knew that we'd have a nice window without rain, but the problem is the front, the leading edge of the cooler air we expected to come through for Sunday morning ended up coming through early. So we ended up with this blast of north wind coming on the heels of some showers, and then all of a sudden everything changed. We're now in cool mode, and that's where we're going to stay, expecting temperatures to be falling down through the 60s here on the parade route.
That's right, and it's bearable. I'll tell you that. If I can handle
it,
anybody
bearable.
can out there. I just have some bad watery eyes right now, but that's about it. Progreso High School Marching Band coming through now, the Progreso Red Ants. You see a lot of red. They get to wear red year-round, but tonight it works perfectly into the McAllen Holiday Parade theme as we celebrate the season. And you see people here in the crowd. The kids are having a blast. They get to see these large balloons up close and personal, but even if you're on the parade route, you're going to get a great view of everybody here today. LNF Distributors, very familiar sights there as well, so thanks to LNF Distributors for sponsoring tonight and being in our parade.
And the last update was 69 degrees right now.
Ooh. I still think it feels colder than that because of the wind. Not that I'm an expert, I just know what it feels like on my skin.
And of course, the Clydesdales are very impressive, but the Clydesdale float is very impressive as well. If you've ever seen the Clydesdales in person, you'll know that they are
exactly
awesome.
Where.
They've been here in the valley many times.
LNF Distributors Budweiser, led by a replica of the famous Budweiser Clydesdales, as you heard, the float featuring the official home of the horses. Hey, there they are. There's our team on the Sesame Street float coming up, our CBS 4 News team with Oscar the Grouch, Eddie Flores. Eddie is not Oscar the Grouch. Oops, that's the wrong one. Oh yes, Azteca America, that's us too. 4.2 with Marianela Izaguirre, but CBS 4 News and ValleyCentral.com. You have, let's see who's on the float with us today. We've got
Annalise is out there, isn't she?
Annalise Ortiz, Nora Salinas, Joa Flores, and you saw Eddie Flores up there by Oscar the Grouch. He's not a grouch, guys. We're just joking.
We like to have fun with Eddie.
We like to mess with him. He makes us laugh a lot, so we love having Eddie there with our team and all of our team members here tonight with CBS 4 News. and they're having a good time. I don't know if they're cold, but I want to tell them you got a long way to go, guys, because you're just going to get the parade started right now. This is the first official kickoff here inside of the stadium there.
Going to go all the way down through.
You're going to see them pass right. There they are behind us. Hey, guys.
There they are.
See, he's not a grouch at all, Eddie. He's a fun guy.
He said, I'm cold.
I know, he's cold. He's got a jacket on. Give me your jacket, Eddie. Thanks a lot. Now we have more from, I believe these look like, is it El Periódico? Yes, and we've got some stars headed down here.
And the stars seem to be pretty well under control. Folks, I wish you could have been here for H.E. Buddy going through. He was hilarious. A giant H.E. Buddy the size of a skyscraper is a balloon that was just everywhere.
Could not get off the ground.
Wind.
Looked like he was eating his handlers every time he come down.
Tried to eat that one woman.
Again, we joke about it because we know they weren't harmed. No. They just had to run out from under the balloon. But the best part was when the H.E. Buddy almost gave you a high five.
Almost slapped me upside the head.
With a hand that would have dropped you off this stage easily, Brian. So,
he's
but
huge.
You wanted to see him, and he came right up close and personal for you tonight. So many beautiful floats are featured here tonight. You saw the one that our CBS 4 News team is on right now with Sesame Street, another one that you're looking at right now. And even from the small floats to the biggest ones, every tiny little detail, took months and months to do just for this parade in the city of McAllen. We saw friends here from San Antonio's parades, the Fiesta Flambeau was here as well. So this parade is already getting statewide attention if the Dallas Cowboys came to town to be a part of this.
And that's something, that you also notice about this parade is the homespun nature of it. It feels so Texas, so Valley, so South Texas, and deep South Texas, that you will notice it, trust me. You will notice the feel, and you will be proud to be a part of it. Or you're proud to be a part of it right now as you're watching us on CBS.
Dalino Carrera is here with us today, another artist here. Coming up next, we have Edinburgh Economedes High School's marching band is going to be making their way into the stadium tonight. If you're just tuning in right now, we have been going live since 6 o'clock, actually, live streaming on valleycentral.com before we came live to you.
It was warmer then.
It was a little bit warmer and not so windy. Now my hands are a bit frozen, but I wore long sleeve and a long dress, so I'm feeling okay. But if you're just watching, I'm sure we're going to have playback of this online as well on Valley Central, so you can actually see Cole Beasley and the Dallas Cowboys as they came through here, and the crowd went wild.
Yeah,
but this is just where the parade, these entries start, and then they head out onto the parade route for the rest of the parade. We're going to come back here at the McAllen Holiday Parade in just a moment. We're back here at the McAllen Holiday Parade. Marcy Martinez and Brian Hill here, who I just told him to dress as Buddy the Elf, but he didn't listen to me.
Well, look at my hair, though. I might keep it like this forever.
Why do you think I did this?
I know,
with
you're the smart one. 2
cans of hairspray. I knew it was going to be windy. Didn't know it was going to be chilly, this chilly once we got up here. You said this came in sooner than expected.
This cool air came in much quicker than expected. We weren't expecting this to blow in until Sunday, so we got that going for us. The good news is the rain held off. So, hey, I'm batting 500 on the forecast. I'll take that.
And I'll tell you who is a little grumpy about this weather and grouchy is Oscar the Grouch. McAllen Public Works there. Now, don't fret. If you see him falling over, this is a trial run before they head out onto the really windy route, because all the parade floats are starting in here in the balloons, and then they will head out onto the route. So right now we have McAllen Public Works volunteers, everybody holding that large balloon and getting them set off. Getting ready. I mean, this is where you kind of the warm up before they head out there, because the winds are going to push these balloons pretty far up.
Yeah, north winds 20 miles an hour, gusting to 25 still. So we had hoped the winds would die down in time for the parade, but the early arrival of that frontal boundary ruined everything for that forecast. But still, hey, there's no rain, and I'm very happy with that.
No, there were, I think, a few drops earlier, but we got some cloudy smoke from Thriller behind us. But there was a few drops of rain earlier, and that stopped immediately. That happened to us yesterday in Hidalgo too. It just kind of teased us, but we're glad the rain didn't come in today. We could use them tomorrow, sure. But right now we continue on with the parade. We've seen so many bands. The Texas Fighting Aggie Band is leading off the parade there with Cole Beasley following from the Dallas Cowboys, and a lot of blue in the stands here today, as we know that many Dallas Cowboys fans are out here watching for the Dallas Cowboys and the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders. But again, so many families and parents and grandparents came out to see their own children performing in this parade, as well as walking along or on a float. So if you didn't make it out, you get to see it right here on CBS 4 News, because we are going to be on with you until the last float or balloon.
And the parade just keeps continuing. We have had excellent contributions from all the media here in the Rio Grande Valley. Everybody is putting their best foot forward.
Yes. All of our media partners are taking part, as we do every year. You saw our float go on by earlier today. We have a lot of friends as well coming from south of the border. We have a lot of artists and actors that came in from south of the border that are taking part in this parade. And again, like I said, everybody knows about this throughout the state. Even in another country, they know about coming to the city of McAllen and being a part of this parade, because we know a lot of people here in the valley are aware of those actors in Mexico. So we appreciate them coming up here. I did tell you that Cody Veith is one of the actors from here in the U.S. that came down, and he was tweeting this morning about his travels coming down to Texas, and very excited because some of these people have never even been to Texas, and they get to be here for the first time in McAllen, Texas.
Been to Texas?
I mean, if you grow up in New York, maybe you haven't been to Texas. You go to LA to be an actor, maybe you haven't been to Texas.
This time.
But now they have, because they visited here for the McAllen Holiday Parade. But this is, again, just the kickoff, and after this, McAllen has a carnival going on as we speak right now across the street from the stadium. They also have
that big tree thing.
The big tree, lit up tree.
I call it the big tree thing because I forget the name.
The parks are having different events going on in the city of McAllen, so if you didn't catch this parade, don't worry about it. You can watch it right here if you didn't get it in person, but you can also go out to other events. The Sharyland High School Marching Band coming in strong with a big group here today, Sharyland Rattlers, and we saw so many bands already, and think that there are even more, because so many different schools from our surrounding communities are taking part in this parade as well.
Yep, it started with the Aggie Band, but the Valley bands have been really, really stepping up and putting on a good show, a great show.
But that Aggie Band was something else.
It was.
I mean, that was something I never thought I would be able to see.
Yeah, I've not had the chance to see the Aggie Band. My son attends UT, so I've seen the UT band, but I haven't had a chance to see the Aggie Band. So good show.
They even performed, the Aggie Band performed here in the stadium before we even started the parade, so everyone in the stadium got to see the Aggie Band perform, and that's something that maybe someone never gets to go to an Aggie game. They got to see them perform right here, and right now that same Aggie Band is out on the parade route. But speaking of just these amazing bands, check out the Rattler Band coming through here. They brought the flags out here today, their dance team. I saw some cheerleaders with other teams, so even though it's a bit chilly, I think everyone is dressed appropriately.
When the wind, we're in a lull right now with the wind, and it feels fine out here. That wind goes, and it don't feel quite so fine. Yeah, it gets feeling much cooler.
Right, and again, like we were just saying, it's great that it didn't rain down on us, but a lot of people did end up prepared anyway for the rain in case it happened, so we're glad to see that. We have even more adorable little balloons coming through here, so we're glad to see that. That they, the handlers here are being put to work, but they volunteered, and I know they had weeks of practice to get these balloons up in the air.
And again, these characters coming on through are just absolutely adorable, and the balloons themselves are very impressive to see how large they are. This is the real deal. These are the Macy's-style balloons. These are not, shorter ones.
No, these are the actual ones you would see in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
These are not to scale. These are it.
Okay, we're going to come right back here to the McAllen Holiday Parade with much more.